Hello everyone, this is Daryl20 and welcome to episode 44 of Daryl20's Let's Play of Minecraft 1.21. Today we have a leak. What leaked? Well, that leaked. Whoops. Apparently, remember last episode? Maybe it was 2 episodes ago at this point, where I was messing around with the chest and the voiding and the things and all the stuff back here, and was like setting everything, doing stuff. I took out this. Remember, and I said I'll put it back later. Guess who never put it back later? So as a result, my chest filled up. And as a result of the chest filling up, all my drops were teleporting to the chest. And then when we ran out of this stuff, we never picked it up because we couldn't collect it. So it was just like sitting in there. So it kept planting and spreading skulk, and then eventually problems. So we have a little cleaning up to do today. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of cleaning up to do today. We have a whole lot. Luckily I can use, oh my goodness, for reals? I have a lot of cleaning up today. Look, I even have a skulk sensor. Look at that. That's cool. My goodness. Quite the mess. So I thought you guys would get a kick out of seeing how big of a mess I made. Well, you know, what can I say? So, hopefully, this ain't too big a deal. Yeah, I think actually this isn't so bad. Luckily, it's really easy to fix with the hoe because, yeah, not a big deal at all. Hoe equals tidied up. And as a result, we have lots more skulk now. How's that feeling? Pretty clean? I feel like that's pretty good. I'm guessing there's probably a good way to prevent this from happening, and my assumption is if I made sure that like every block around it was non-skulkable, so like, you know, bricks or something, that would probably prevent this from happening again. But I also suspect that if I did a good job of cleaning stuff up, that might also be important. So what do we got? This thing, and then you're doing that thing, and then how's... We're gonna need some dirt in here. Builder Gadget, you can help. Okay, I think I turned this off. Yep. Cool. Okay. Good. I had thought that I covered everything with, but there must have been somewhere where it could leak out. I guess it might be able to skip beyond, or maybe it spread like through there or something. I don't know. It did happen after I set up this thing, didn't it? It did. So what I might do is just forget this whole bit. How about we do that? How about we forget this whole bit? Okay, you can fill that in like that. And hopefully that'll keep it contained now. What I'm guessing is, yeah, I'm thinking it's a combination of not being able to pick up the skulk and also the fact that I had a hole here. And that was letting it out. That's what I'm going to say is probably the cause. But I guess we'll find out. So then you... Are we, like, out of dirt? Oh, we're actually cool. I thought I was setting, like, dirt. Export something. Did I not export bus dirt here? I may not have export bus dirt here. Also, speaking of thing, how's my hoe doing? Because I never did set up that part either. Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. That's fine. It's totally fine. Alright, you get some dirt. Lights back off. Mob spawn? Oh, and you can go back on. Nice. Alright. Lots of music playing dudes in there today. Yeah, so I think that's probably what happened. Okay, so that's cool. And then we should be getting our sculpt out. Yeah, there we go. Now we're at 64. So it broke the block. Perfect. Perfect. Then I can do that. Then I can put this stuff away. And that works for me, right? Sweet. There we go. Everything's back. Awesome. And then I assume that you are also filled back up. Perfect. And everything's running again. Nice. All right. So just want to start today's episode cleaning up a little mess I made. We'll see if that happens again. I will absolutely let you know. What should we get into today? I started the episode cleaning that up. I did not plan for what I was going to do today. So let me go do that, and then we'll come back and see what we're going to do today. All right. I think I've come up with what I want to work on today. I want to check out a mod that I think is new. I don't know if it's been out before 121. I could probably check even. It was out in 120, actually. So, but yeah, I've never actually played with it, so I want to try it out. Industrial Foregoing Souls. This mod looks neat. So it's an extension of Industrial Foregoing. And what it does is it gives you these cool machines that you can extract the soul of a warden and use it to tick accelerate machines. So that sounds kind of cool. And I want to check it out. So in order to check it out, we're going to have to progress through Industrial Foregoing, which is probably good anyway, because Industrial Foregoing is also going to give us access to some really cool enchanting stuff. And we're going to want to do Apotheosis soon and get like some overpowered enchants. So that said, my thoughts are we would get into Foregoing today and do that. So I feel like Foregoing, do I want it to have like kind of its own area? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I build like a Foregoing building or something like that. That could be a thing. Yeah. Let's look at that re-chiseled mod and see what kind of cool chisel-y structure I can come up with that would look good for Industrial Foregoing. What material should we build out of? That's probably a hugely good question. We could do like copper. That would be cool. Wonder if copper would look better, because I'm also going to probably want to do a building for Pneumaticraft, and I feel like copper fits a better Pneumaticrafty feel, right? That's probably accurate. So what can we look at here for, well, what do we got? You know what we could do? Let's just pick something that we have a lot of. We could do like diorite. That could be Foregoing-y, right? With a bit of deep slate as an offset color, because we don't want it to be like all white. So that could be cool. Yeah, I like that plan. Checkered diorite bricks. So that looks neat. Cool. What should we go with here? Something cool looking. I like that like tile diorite. That looks kind of neat. Okay, let's go with that for the walls. And then let's swap you out in here. Now, I've definitely used deep slate for other things. I probably want like some of these pillars. I like that. Deep slate pillar. That looks cool. I'll probably grab like a few of them. That looked a little bit too busy. Yeah. Maybe a couple of these squares. Does that look cool? Should we make it connected? Cobble deep slate tiles. That's the one I normally do, right? Yeah. All right, let me do that for all of these, and then we'll do the pillars again for 2 of them. And then I'm thinking one more thing I might want to do. The occasional checkered. Would that be cool? And maybe some of these. That could be cool. Oh. You know Dyer, he ain't good at this whole building thing. He tries, but it ain't my strong suit. Okay. So clear that out. Where do I want to put this thing? That's a question. Do I want to just put it next to my magic building, or do I want to put it like, what I could do is put it like slightly further away, like maybe up on a hill or something. The only problem is I don't want it to be too far because AE, right? Like we don't want to be too far away because AE we want to run cables to it and have auto crafting, all that stuff working. So I could put it like back behind my house, but then that's going to kind of get in the way of my beautiful view that I built this whole house here for. So we kind of don't want that. I could put it down here. Yeah, I could put it like back over here. Like I could flatten out this terrain and do that. Does that sound cool? I like that plan. Like right around here-ish? Sure. All right, cut and paste gadget. Your turn to shine. Let's get you cleared out from here to here. And I don't know if I need this much terrain cleared out, but I'm just going to start with this. Could be cool. What if I did it actually to here? Is that a little bit better? I like that. There we go. Just a little bit of flattening. It's cool looking, isn't it? I love it. I love how cool it looks. There we go. Nice. All right, yeah. So we could like build it, right into here, and this could be like our foregoing E area, and that would be neat. And look, it's even close enough that I have access to my wireless system. All right, nice. All right, so let's now build a nice-ish looking base. So I don't know how much space I'm gonna need. I suspect we might need a decent amount of space because we're gonna have the souls bit. We're probably gonna put some other things in here. So I'm gonna make like a decent sized structure. And then we can kind of go from there. How's that sound? Does 7 tall sound good? And then I'll just do like that. And then... Is that cool? And I'm not even counting it out. Like, I'm just winging it. Cool. Need that in there. Is that good? Seems pretty cool to me. Oh, we're out. More diorite, please. And you know what? I'm going to put you guys in the backpack for a minute so you don't get changed. Which were these? Tiled diorite. Tiled. I need a way to search because I forget where it was. Diorite tiles? No. Tiled diorite. Slightly different. Why can't I find it? My goodness, there's a lot of diorite. Finally found it. There we go. Is it alphabetical? I don't think so. Well, maybe. I'm not sure. There we go. Okay. That's, a structure. I don't know if it's a great structure. Dyer, he's very cubey with his builds. It's Minecraft. What do you expect? So is there like a center to this building? Did I at least make it odd? I didn't count. I'm just, like I said, I'm just winging it. I'm just eyeballing it. That does seem a little bit off, doesn't it? Maybe this way. That feels better. Oh yeah, this one's good, but that one's not. Actually, not terrible. It might still be off by one. Dyer is not a great builder. This is known. That, I think it is. I think yeah, that looks better, right? Yeah, I think the problem is that I made it not. Yeah, that's okay. That's fine. Like I said, we're doing our best. I'm probably gonna want some kind of glass. We still don't have a lot of sand, do we? All right, we'll figure out the roof in a minute. The floor is mostly going to be cobbled deep slate tiles because I really like that kind of look. Ooh. Are we out already? Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I think this looks pretty good. Not awful. Not awful. Now we want to get some cabling over here at some point. So I want to figure out how I'm going to run that. So let's take a look. So I'm definitely going to need a lot of cable. Let's get like an extra 100 of those. More sand needed. I just converted all my sand to glass so that I could get stuff. Alright, that should be enough. Boy, I love this wand. Oh, it's so good. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so a bunch of cables, please. Like 100-ish. That should get me going. And I'm also going to need my P2Ps. And then, hopefully, in a few minutes, we're ready to start making what we need for foregoing. So let's get the very basics of foregoing going. So industrial foregoing is started by getting fluid extractors. Fluid extractors will extract latex out of wood. Your best wood to go with is either mangrove or acacia, that one. You can see in JEI, how much millibuckets per operation they can do, and these two are obviously the best. Do we have any acacia saplings? No, but we do have the market. And an acacia sapling will be 1 emerald, please. Hello. Thank you. Goodbye. Then what we're going to want is you. Tree feller, yes, and that's good enough. And then some bone meal. And that looks pretty good. And acacia, these guys are never particularly good at dropping saplings, but hopefully we'll get enough that we can kind of get started here. Now, we don't need a huge amount. We don't need a crazy amount of this stuff. But like a stack to start is probably a good idea. Probably not a terrible approach. If I needed to, I could always add this to my farm. But I doubt we're gonna need to do that. That's good enough. And we'll set up, more automation on that if we need to in the future. So we're going to want some power. Some of you. Get my cables. Get my P2Ps. Get my memory dude, which I remember saying to myself, I'll always have access to AE when I'm doing memory, so I might as well have that ready. Now, which side do we want it to do here? And then you don't have a P2P here, do you? You don't. So you don't really have a P2P here. Your only thing that you're doing is these two channels over here. So you've got this guy living here, which I'm also thinking is where my thing's bound to, but it's also for this, which I don't use as often as I thought I would. But probably should start using more. That said, I should connect this to a P2P and make sure that power is getting into you properly. Now what I could do, so you've got 32 channels here. What I should probably have is a P2P. Just trying to like not have a P2P here that's only for like power, because that would be kind of silly. I want this wiring to be good. Alright, I have an idea. Requires rearranging some stuff, but I think it's doable. Yeah, it should be fine. What I'll probably do is move this guy. Whoops. Always leaving on my hammer and not noticing until it's too late. Now this should remember its settings, I think. So I should be able to put you right there. That's cool. And then if I wanted to, I could have the interface sit here, and I could bind my Eclipse alloy. Make sure it drops teleporters turned on when you hit the bind button. And then you with you, and I think you had, what was it? Sticky piston? Was that in there? What's this guy do? Item transfer frequency, and then item speed. Okay, cool. Could just put acceleration cards in there, right? I feel like yes. There must have been something else in there for... Oh, I think it was the hoppers. Yeah, that's probably it. Definitely it. Cool. Okay, so now cover that up and that looks good. So with that now moved, what else did I have over here? I had something outside, I feel like. You were running all the way to here for this pattern provider for power. That's right. Okay. So power's pattern provider. I could probably just leave that as is. Yeah. So now that this is moved, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick you guys up. I'm going to make this a P2P connector. And then I'm going to memory card that. Saved. And then we can cable that dude. And just like before, that's right, you have no power, do you? Pretty sure what I'm going to want to do here is... Maybe I'll put the energy acceptor here. That should be cool. The power connector... He can go outside. Or I could just put him, like, here. That could be neat. And then what I'll do is I will have this guy loaded. And then we'll load him up like that. Is that cool? That should work. Okay. Now all I need to do is get some power into this line, and then we should be good. Temporarily, I can do this. And that should bring us online, I would expect. No? Maybe? Could do. Now, the other thing I could do, is I could put this guy directly on the ME controller. And that would keep him powered like that. That might be the smarter way to do it. Then we don't need an energy acceptor. And I'm cool with that. Okay. Now that was temporary because I needed to get access to my quartz fibers. That should be cool. Great. Now you're only using 2 channels, one for this P2P, one for that P2P. And then we do want to have our energy cell sitting somewhere. Where, pray tell, doesn't super matter. Also, you need to be connected. Right. Let's not forget you, because you have a bunch of stuff in you that needs to be put in there. So I could throw this energy acceptor, dense energy cell here. Like, there's no reason. That's fine, right? Yeah, that works. Now you should be booting up, right? You should be online now. Yeah, perfect. Cool. And we have 8 channels in use there. Great. All right, now we can run a nice long cable here. And I like that plan. And I'm gonna 3x3 this. Actually, give me a elongate, just so I can see where I'm going. Okay. That's cool. So I'm going to go a little bit further down, because I want this to kind of go underground there. That's close to underground, but not quite. That's what I'm looking for. That looks good, right? We just head this way. And that's looking cool. Okay. And then you just need to go straight down from here. I should probably get flight going at some point. The Eclipse Alloy armor does have creative mode flight. So if I upgrade that, we could get into that soon. And I might do that. Okay. See, this is why I like to build, like, kind of close to my base. Because if I'm going to be automating anything with AE, you want to be close enough to get in there. All right, so believe it or not, we're actually at wrapping up point. So we've got the foundation of the foregoing building. We've got most of what we're going to need to get it up and running. Next episode, we'll come back and actually get industrial foregoing. For now, though, it's wrapping up point. So Daryl 20 is signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.